Clipper Audio presents an unabridged recording of How to Change Your Life in 7 Steps by John Bird, narrated by Richard Mitchley. This book is copyrighted 2006 by John Bird. This recording is copyrighted 2006 by W.F. Howes Limited. John Bird is the founder and editor of The Big Issue, a news and current affairs magazine launched in September 1991. It is written by professional journalists and sold on the streets by homeless vendors looking to break the cycle of poverty and homelessness. Vendors buy the magazine at a wholesale rate and sell it, keeping the profit for themselves. They are self-employed and encouraged to be responsible for handling their earnings. John was born into a London Irish family in a slum-ridden part of Notting Hill just after the Second World War. Homeless at 5, in an orphanage between 7 and 10, he began to fail over and over again in every area of his life. From the age of 10 onwards, he was shoplifting, housebreaking, and generally stealing whatever he could lay his hands on. Vandalism and arson were also among the crimes he committed. In his late 20s, and after several prison sentences, John became involved in politics. He also fathered 3 children, became a printer, and successfully ran his own small business. At the age of 45, his many life experiences enabled him to start production of The Big Issue. He has spent the last 14 years in charge of the development of The Big Issue, which is now an international movement, providing opportunities for people facing homelessness to help themselves. It forges partnerships with social entrepreneurs to launch businesses for social change in cities worldwide. Setting up street papers to help socially excluded people is central to this. People from all walks of life, from government ministers to prison inmates, are always asking him about what drove him so hard to make such a success of his life. John Bird was awarded the MBE for services to homeless people by Her Majesty the Queen in June 1995. He is a Fellow of John Moores University, Liverpool, a visiting professor at Lincoln University, and a Doctor of Letters at Oxford Brookes University. In 2003, he was chosen by the Queen as one of the top most important pioneers in Her Majesty's reign. In 2004, he received from the United Nations a Scroll of Excellence for his international work in poverty, presented by the President of Kenya at the Habitat Celebration in Nairobi. In the same year, he also won a public vote by BBC London as London's living legend, beating people such as Terence Conran, Barbara Windsor and Linford Christie.